Welcome back to another fishing adventure. I'm out here at a place that I've never fished before. A little after 7 a.m. early June. Let's see what I can make of this place. I know there's carp in here though. Hook bait I'm going to use today is the spicy boiled feed corn. This is just like I said, boiled feed corn. It's been soaking in some watered down hot sauce. Spicy. I think a lot of people are surprised when they see I'm using a spicy bait. I think they're like, why would a carp like spicy food? And the thing is, I don't think carp do like spicy food. And I don't really care what they like for that matter. All I'm trying to do here is pique their curiosity enough for them to suck it in to see what it tastes like. By the time they've done that, I got them. Even if they don't like it, they suck it in. And if they decide they don't like it and spit it back out, guess what? My hook grabs them on the way out. In my opinion, that's the whole point of all these crazy flavors that people use for carp. It's not something that the carp want. It's just to get their curiosity enough to pick it up and see what it is. Because that's how they feed. They're just a food sorting machine in their mouth, and they just suck stuff up. They discard the stuff that is not food, and they eat the stuff that is food. Pretty indiscriminate when they're sucking stuff up to see if it's food. I'm talking about wild carp here. You guys in England that fish in these stocked lakes and stuff where these fish have been farm raised, that's a different story. Those farm raised fish have lived a cushy life, and they got anglers throwing pounds of food in the water every single day, day in, day out. They have a luxurious life, and they can afford to be choosy about the food that they want to eat or not eat. They can pass over food. But these are wild fish that I'm fishing for, and in my experience, wild animals don't pass up food when it's available, because it's a harsh life in the wild and food can be scarce. And I don't think a wild fish is gonna swim up to a pile of food that's strawberry flavored and give it a whiff and be like, nah, I think I'll pass. I'm looking for peachy today. Like, no, they take their food when they can get it, because again, it's a harsh place being a wild animal. I hear people from England talk about how much more difficult it is to catch their fish, how they're much harder to catch, and I don't know what to make of that. I'm not from there. I've never fished in England, so I can't attest to that for sure, but I can't help but wonder if part of the problem is that the fishermen are just throwing in bait every day, and the fish are just not very hungry. Rocks in the water here. Landing a fish is going to be challenging. It's alright, I like challenges. I'm fishing 3 rods here. I'm going to put one way off to my right along the bank, and one way off to my left along the bank, and then one straight out, not very far, maybe 20 yards. Yeah, it's a little closer to the bank than I wanted. It's probably 20 feet off the bank, but I'll leave it to start with. Hopefully I'm not in some rocks. I want to get out far enough to get away from the rocks. Yeah, it's pretty deep right off the bank here. 10-12 feet would be my guess. Must be a sharp drop off right here. Yeah, a little more shallow over there. I like that better. That's probably 4 or 5 feet deep. That's going to be the money spot, I bet. Well, that bait I used for my initial bait up was leftovers from yesterday, so I know I'm going to need some more bait. Get that made up here. Old-fashioned oats, and mixed in there is a little bit of sweet feed pellets. That's horse feed, these little pellets here. And let's see, oh, I see an easy open can. What's that? Pears? I'm sick of pears. Been using pears. Let's do cream corn. Cream corn going in. And I'm just going to add some chili powder to this. Give it a little kick, a little extra flavor. Have to really attract the curiosity of the carp, right? That's what we're doing with this bait, right? Mix up. That's it. This just needs to sit for 10-15 minutes, and I'll be fishing with a double spicy corn hook bait, chili spicy oats. I've got 10 or 15 mile an hour wind blowing this morning, so there is some chop on the water. And so I'm not going to see any ripples from carp or anything like that, but while I was getting baited up, I did hear a couple of splashes, which I assume probably were jumping carp. It's cloudy right now because there's some the thunderstorms off this way, but it doesn't look like they're going to come over this area here. So get some cover from the sun, at least for an hour or two, until those thunderstorms go through. But hopefully the fish are going to bite today. Thanks for watching. Yeah, there we go. That didn't take long. Probably 15-20 minutes after the bait's been in the water. I've been checking out some range cubes on top of my baits a little bit. This feels like a good fish. Got a little kind of landing zone kind of in my head of here between. I kind of made a gap between two of my lines here. I don't really know what I got here. I think it's a carp. Hasn't gone on any big runs or anything. He really wants to get in those rocks. This whole shoreline is lined with rocks, and they go down into the water. I'm trying to keep him up in at least the top half of the water column. Got him. Oh, had him. Got him again. Okay. It's a little guy. Good start to the morning. Quick action so far. It's only been like 15-20 minutes, but hopefully there's some bigger fish around. So long. Nice thing is it's nice and deep right here. It's like at least a foot deep. So I can just kind of plunk them in and they'll swim off. That was the one that was only like 20 feet from the shoreline that I was afraid was a little too close. So that's good, good, good. Shh. Wait. You hear that? Listen. You know what that sound is? That is the sound of grass not being mowed. Oh, it's glorious. Yeah, it's the next day, and I'm back at that same spot again. I was just getting started at this spot yesterday, and a couple of county workers with riding lawnmowers showed up, and nothing against those guys, they got a job to do, but I don't do loud machines. I'm not going to sit here and get my ears blown out by riding lawnmowers all morning. So I left, went to a different lake, ended up getting skunked there, but I'm going to try it again here today. The weather is similar, although there's really no breeze today, keeping the gnats off, so the gnats are kind of bothering me, but other than that, it's pretty similar. Yeah, there's something going on here. I think it's a catfish. something swimming right in. Swimming right into me. Yeah, catfish. I just baited that one too. Kind of running low on bait, but there's a thunderstorm approaching, and it's kind of looking like I'm gonna get ran out of here by a thunderstorm. But so I'm kind of not really wanting to make another batch of bait, but we'll see. Get out of here. Well, I think this spot is on the verge of earning a nickname for itself. As you can see behind me here, the weather is not looking great. There's a thunderstorm coming from that direction, and it'll be here in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna start packing up. The wind's starting to pick up already, but I'm not giving up on this spot. I'll probably come back another day and give it another shot. We'll see what kind of things are trying to run me off next time I come back here. Well, this is my third attempt here at this spot. I wonder what's going to run me off today. Swarm of bees. Maybe a herd of buffalo. Yep, that didn't take long at all. That didn't take long. 15 minutes or so. Got him. Yeah, first fish of the morning. Only took about 15 minutes since got here. It's about 7:15 in the morning. Off to a good start. Small fish, 5-6 pounds fish. Back he goes. See ya. Here we go again. Hasn't been that long again. Maybe another 10-15 minutes. Couldn't ask for a better weather day. I mean, there's no wind, and the bugs aren't here for some reason. I think last time I was here, I was wearing a buff over my face because the gnats were so bad. Got him. Well, this guy's even smaller than the first one. We're going in the wrong direction here. Tiny little carp. Back he goes. Oh, see ya. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Did you see that? I slipped off the rock and now I got my feet wet. Okay. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? Okay, here we go again. I was getting line bumps on this rod for a while there, and I'm thinking it was a fish or two. Oh, this fish got off. I was gonna say, I think it was a fish that was, you know, feeding on my pack bait that was just kind of bumping the line with its tail, you know. It's hard to tell what those line bites are, you know. They could be other types of fish pecking at this rig. It could be green sunfish or bluegills nipping at the line where it enters the water, right near the shoreline. It's hard to tell sometimes. Most times. Probably 6-7 feet of water there where I'm putting this bait. Okay, something going on here. Alright, now I got something. It's been a while. I was just rebaiting my lines, and this feels like a catfish. Yep. Little stalker channel cat. Still got spots on them. See ya. Alright. I don't think this is a catfish. Yeah. Just put this out. Ooh, this is some good weight. Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna go over here. Stay away from my other lines if I can. Clear water. He's gonna fight a lot right here next to the bank. Yep, there he goes. Clear water, they always, I mean, I can see them, so that means he can see me, and clear water always makes the fight a little more right next to the bank. You know, they're freaking out because there's this two-legged creature looking at them. Come on. Well, that's like attempt number 3 or 4. Every time I get him close, he gets a burst of energy and away he goes. I'm gonna leave the drag loose because I'm not gonna do that lose him right at the shoreline thing. That's so easy to do sometimes. I resist the urge to just horse him into that net because I'll end up ripping the hook right out of his mouth. Alright, I think he's getting about ready here. Come on back. Got him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not a big fish. Fun fish, though. 6-7 pounds, maybe. They feel a lot heavier when they're coming up from the deep. It's deep water over there where I had my bait this one. Probably 15 feet deep. I don't know why. Felt like a bigger fish, but I got a little bit of time left. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit, like 15 minutes. I don't know, maybe the bite will pick up towards the end here. We'll see. See you later. Thanks for the fight. Man, that water's clear. And I used up the last of my pack bait on the last time I baited up. I'm not gonna make another batch. I'm just gonna finish it out with just 2 rods in the water. Changed my mind. I'm gonna make some more bait and stay a little longer. Just caught a fish, just saw another fish surface. I'm gonna stay a little longer. Old-fashioned oats and sweet feed. About 21 ounces of those old-fashioned oats. Can of corn, cream corn. A little bit of lake water. My old bait bag. My garbage bag. And for flavor, I'm gonna add some vanilla in there. Corn flavor is probably enough, but add some vanilla. Keeps the bugs away a little bit. That's it. That's it. 10 minutes. I'll be ready to use. You want to see more bait recipes? Watch more videos. I make bait in almost every video. This pack bait is nowhere near ready. The oats are still kind of feel a little crunchy. It's only been maybe 5 minutes. I'm gonna try it anyway. Hopefully it doesn't explode when it hits the water. Worst case scenario, if it explodes when it hits the water, is I've got a hook bait laying there with a cloud of pack bait in the general area. So it's better than having nothing in the water. I think it did explode. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice day. There are no noisy lawnmowers or thunderstorms or swarms of bees chasing me away. Might as well stay for another hour. All right, guess not gonna regret staying. Just put this out. This is not going well. These boulders are a real pain. There's boulders and then there's like super sinky mud between them. I was certain that the bite was coming to an end. Wrapping things up. Guess I was wrong. Yes. I keep catching fish on that rightmost rod, the one that where it's really hard to land them over there too. It's alright, I'm not complaining. Yeah, not hauling in the giants today yet or anything, but having a good time. I don't know why the bite's picking up at 10 a.m., but I'm not gonna complain about it. Another fish, probably same size as the last one. 6 pounds, I'm guessing. A big tail on this little fish. Back in the water he goes. Ugh. See ya. Well, I get pretty much an immediate reward for deciding to stay longer. That's kind of neat. See if the trend continues. Again, same rod. Same rod, and it's only been 5-10 minutes. Here I go again and do the concrete boulder shuffle. Okay. Oh, I almost just fell head first in the water. Oh, that was close. Oh, I got him quick. Before he had a chance to run away 7 times. Picking up on a common theme here. Haven't fished this spot much, but I'm getting kind of an idea of that average size fish. The last few fish have all been about this size, 5-6 pounds. Good times. You find your way out of the shallows there. Oh yeah. Thank you, sir. See you later. Well, it was a pretty great morning, and I sure am glad that I came back to this spot for a 3rd time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.